Okay, kindergarten, remember last time when we used all those scraps to cut out our geometric shapes? I still have those scraps, and you guys are going to use your scraps as well. Even the little ones. This time, we're talking about geometric shapes. You're going to get a piece of white paper, as always, name on the back, and turn it over. Again, doesn't matter if your paper is horizontal or vertical today, it's completely up to you. You're going to put that over to the side, make sure your name is on the back so that you don't glue anything down over top of it. We're going to use all those scraps. I've thrown in a couple extra pieces of paper to just add some different variety of color here. And we're going to make what's called organic shapes. I'm going to show you how to use these scraps to your best ability today. So first, with my Sharpie, my trusty Sharpie, if you see lines that you don't want to see, you might draw on that side, so then when you turn it out, you can glue on that side and then turn it over and you won't see them. Organic shapes are different than geometric shapes. They don't have names. They're the ones we find in nature. That's things like puddles and the way a flower petal is shaped. Yes, it's a name, but they're all shaped differently. They're like little snowflakes. They're so different. They don't have straight edges. They're different from each other. You are going to make as many as you would like, small. I suggest about 6 so that you have a good number of small ones and then a good number of large ones. Now, just like when we did our geometric shapes, always go closest to the edge so somebody else can use the rest of the paper. We don't want to waste all this extra paper because you decided to draw something really small in the middle and nobody can fit anything around it. So these are kind of like squiggly lines, but they don't squiggle too much because I need to be able to cut them out. And if you make them squiggly, super squiggly, then they're really hard to cut out. Like if you do this and then this, then it takes you a while to cut that out. So let's not do those and focus on our bigger, easier shapes. Okay, I'm gonna add red to this one. These are gonna be my bigger geometric shapes. Or, I'm sorry, organic shapes. I'm confused. They also remind me of paint blobs, like when I pour paint out, or when it hits the floor sometimes. They look like paint splats. I'm gonna add a light blue. Okay, now I have all of my shapes cut out. I can put all of my scraps inside and just focus on these. Now, I don't want the ones with the lines on them showing, so when I glue them down, this is the side I'm gonna have up. The one without any pencil lines. So, I'm gonna go ahead and turn them all over so I know what they look like without the pencil lines. And then I'm gonna start, just like I did with the geometric shapes, arranging them on the paper so that they work together. Maybe even allowing some of them to overlap or be on top of each other. I have made more organic shapes than I did geometric shapes, so there's a little more arranging I have to do. Figuring out which pieces I want underneath others and which ones I want on top. place them however you like. If you have extras that don't fit or that you just don't want to use, that's totally fine. Maybe offer them to a friend, see if they need extra pieces, and they can fit them on their paper. I think I'm happy with the way this looks. I'm going to glue them the same way that I did the organic or the geometric shape collage, which is just sliding off a little bit at a time, putting glue on both pieces. Remember to get your little corners and edges. A little bit goes a long way. These are a little harder to remember where they were exactly, so you definitely don't want to take a bunch off at once, so that you